So my most viewed ever zombies video was Kino Der Toten in 2023, and it had been the absolutely most wholesome comments that I've ever had with videos. And unfortunately, I had to stop making zombie videos for a little while, and then I'm kind of back at it, but I'm gonna have to do it again and switch over to streaming and shorts while on a PS4. If you don't know what I'm talking about, for returning subscribers, the video is linked. It's pretty much an update on what's kind of going on, and if you're not a returning subscriber and you are interested, I believe the video title is I did not want to make this video. And so I figure the first time I made the Kino Der Toten video, I was really quiet and shy and just kind of bullshitting around, fucking whatever the hell I was doing, because it's hella boring to talk to yourself for fucking 30 minutes to make a video or whatever, to, you know, reach around 20 and just be like, oh, I don't really actually want to do this because I don't know what to talk about. So it's kind of like an awkward thing, but you know, see what happens. I would actually like to do the Easter egg song, but I don't think he'll let me do that. I don't think he's gonna let me do that, so probably just sticking to avoid that. But I mean, in terms of Kino Der Toten, this version, I mean, absolutely looks sick, and then for me it's a little easier than the actual original one. The original one, I don't know, with the zombie movement and, you know, obviously, of course, being 2-hit with the shit. I really forgot what you call the little crawling dudes. Nova something. I can't fully remember. Their stun when they exploded was absolutely ridiculous, the first one. Out of ammo. Pick up another pistol because the damn rifle they put up in here sucks. Like, that makes some fucking sense. Pick up a little. So this is just on a playlist of NCS, so hopefully we don't get super bad songs, but I'd fairly enjoy NCS. It's just sometimes it doesn't match the vibe of videos, especially just like auto playing whatever recent videos or popular videos they have, or whatever the case is. Most of their songs are pretty fire. For Gobblegum, you know, honestly, I didn't play Black Ops 3 when it first came out, and so I'm actually a little confused. I remember you used to have to buy, I think it was like, what, Liquid Divinium? You had to buy Liquid Divinium to, you know, have a chance of getting better stuff, like Workaholic and stuff. Well, I don't have any of that, and honestly not going to buy any now, especially since the game's sort of dead. Then I'm only going to be playing solo, which I really actually hate playing solo because I'm just talking to myself at that point. So, I had somebody to play with on Black Ops 3. I wish it was a lot safer to do, but I do have a buddy whose name's Grim Chaos. If you guys seen him in other game videos, and he has Black Ops 3 on. He's interested in playing, but it's not letting me connect to him at all. It did for like 3 seconds, and we were really excited, and then it just didn't happen. It just kicked me immediately after 3 seconds. It was really dumb. I'm gonna get this because that's my first game, and I just feel like I'm gonna die. I feel like I'm gonna just end this way. Just was going, like, we should go behind it. It looks like a death trap, but, you know, this would be kind of cool to explore something. Or maybe, like, have, like, a, I don't know, randomized perk or something, but we're doing alright when we are apart. We all Oh, it just feels weird. It just feels weird. I'm not used to playing Black Ops 3. It's kind of messing with me a little bit. Movements different and stuff. I believe you can wall run, but what you can wall run on either. Like I said, I didn't really play too much Black Ops 3. I wish I did because the zombies are like amazing. But you know, obviously the custom zombies, where it's at right now, especially. But however, I do wish I did play it when it did come out, because then I would actually have footage of me playing with some other people. I'm gonna wait on that door. Gonna open one more afterwards. Another 1,200. Don't care if it hurts, you're making it worse. I'm not gonna feel a thing tonight. Not gonna feel a thing. I'm not gonna see your face tonight. What was it? Was it the Spaz 12 that was here the last time? Black Ops 1 original Spaz 12? Spaz 12, yeah. No, it wasn't. It was the barrel shotgun. How do they call that thing? On the top of my head, dude. It wasn't that hard of a name. I'll have to look that up, or you know, if anyone wants to put in the comments what it was, you know. Bait. Game audio is a little low for you guys, on it. A little low for me. A little too loud. Put it like that. Hopefully it's alright. Okay. About to go hit power, which I'm gonna regret. Little buckets are gonna spawn. I almost have enough for Jug. Dog around. Used to be that you could actually stand on the edge. Oh shit! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Here. Used to be that you could stand on the edge of the planks across the stage, and the dogs wouldn't actually be able to hit you. Fucking spawn holes. Did I just earn liquid revenue? That's okay. Anyway, so it used to be, OGs remember, there used to be like a gap here. Be able to stand kind of on the edge over here, and they would either pile up like here or like right here, right here. Pretty fucking awesome. And then, you know, everyone actually picked the Olympia instead of the fucking M14 because it would one-shot the dogs on round 5. But in retrospect, that's a really bad idea. You just only eat dogs. Olympia kind of sucked after that. I don't know how long we're gonna actually go. I haven't played zombies in a little while. Probably gonna get pinched with something stupid, but you know, it'll be a fun little video. It's 2023, so I can't say, oh, you know, Kino Der Toten 2023 again. I probably will, because that title actually fairly decent. Maybe 2024, just it's not actually 2024. Might be the case. Alright. points. I got 2,000 points. Box set. By alley. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be back here? Way that I never go. Not bad. I actually kinda like this. No idea how this seems though. Doesn't seem too bad. It's not like it's low. It's just hard to see. They're like they're the same color. This is really the same color. Hard as fuck to see if they're crawling up here. They're the same color as the damn planks. No. Oh, we haven't got one of those little Nova crawlers. Nova crawlers, that's what it is. I haven't seen one of them little fucking bastard Nova crawlers yet. Waiting for these fucking little annoying bastards. I guess it's not that bad on this one. Black Ops 1. Fuck, they were in on it. Bitch. Guess we'll figure it out in the comments when someone's like, they weren't that bad. It's fucking subjective as fuck though. I mean, arguably, the worst thing to happen since them little flying margwa things, whatever the fuck those are called, those little bug things that spit shit at you. They're not even like that. They're not even that bad either. They're like one shot. They don't take a whole lot of damage. They're fucking annoying because they shoot shit at you. So I feel like the fucking Nova crawlers are worse than the fucking flying buggy thing. Can't fucking control. If I'm being honest, I don't play too much Shadows of the Evil. There he is. Look, gas is not nearly as stunning or bad. It's not nowhere near its Black Ops 1 fucking one. Am I going for? Am I going for Cola? Try the move. Double tap's definitely, but I'll wait on that actually for a little while. My grenade throw button? Alright, cool. A lot of times my settings don't kind of crossplay, so like this, my knife button, but it's actually my crouch or my lay down Modern Warfare, but obviously it's a little more useful for me to have that as a knife, especially since I only play zombies Black Ops 3. So sometimes it just doesn't cross over, and I have to kind of remember what went on with some defines. I did try to dolphin dive earlier with that button, it didn't work, which is perfectly fine, because I do 100% of it. I have that as a knife. Double tap. Double tap. It's also really weird being able to cancel a reload if you had to. gotten complacent. Disturbing. Walk past the zombie? On here. That zombie's supposed to be fast. Not the fucking zombie. An alleyway now to the spawn, come back. There you are. It's not even last. That's why they're being so slow, okay. Phone just for a second. Got a buddy texted me, trying to get some 2v2s done in DMZ. Not DMZ, Modern Warfare 2. I very rarely play the actual version of the game, so when I do, it's, you know, I'm trying to do something funny with Search and Destroy, which, I mean, I love Search and Destroy. I'm just not a fan of the new maps and kind of like the meta, like, Call of Duty players have grown so much. You know, it's not bullying trick shotters from Black Ops 2 anymore. It's, you know, wannabe little Warzone pros running around Search and Destroy because that's what they feel like, you know, gives them BD, you know, but then everyone's, you know, everyone's running around with gold tacks, gold fucking Vaznets, and I haven't ran into a match that wasn't tryhardy at all. And you know, 100% love tryhardy lobbies, but for skill-based matchmaking, it actually kind of confuses the shit out of me because going for a lot of my rage videos, which I mean I have like shit tons of clips of rage videos, pissing people off all day, every day, just screaming bloody fucking murder. Really ruined my KD. I'm like a 0.9, which is, oh fuck. Hi. A 0.9, which is like, what, average? Is it average or is it 0.7 that's average? Either one. It's not a very good one. It's not even a whole kill. It's just an assist. 0.91 or something. It's not even. It's not nothing. Yet I still get put in with like 3+ KDs. And I'm so fucking about that. I don't know, most of the time I'm just sitting there knifing. Like yesterday I went Ukadachi's and KV Broadside and starting to piss people off with it and shit. And that was the whole goal of the videos. Ukadachi's KV Broadside, let's make some people mad. And my video ended up getting age restricted within like 3 hours of it being up. And you guys didn't know age restriction, it makes the algorithm ignore it, so it's not being pushed to any other players or like people. The only way that you would see it is if you went directly to my channel or you search the title up directly, like word for word or letter for letter. So at that point, you know, if the algorithm isn't piggybacking my video, since I'm especially a small channel, there's no point on having that video up whatsoever. I mean, I could make a playlist of, you know, everything that's been age restricted or messed with by YouTube in some type of way And I'm sure, you know, whoever was actually looking for that playlist would support the shit out of the video, but I'm thinking that's not the case. I don't have a big enough channel to be doing that. I mean, unless I started early and then it's just a thing later. It's not that hard to get an age restriction on Call of Duty videos, and that it's extremely hard to appeal anything if you're not a, you know, a bigger channel. I went to appeal a hate speech strike, hate speech warning strike on my channel, and I had went through the video and I was like, all right, well, I'm not seeing the description of hate speech for YouTube on their policy is something targeting protected groups. Well, you know, what validates protected groups? Like, who is a protected group? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think anyone is any different than anyone else. Like, I don't think that we have protected groups of people whatsoever. You know, treat people how you want to be treated, but you know, like it's more of an insult to put somebody in a protected group than it is to, you know, just have them being normal like everyone else as well. And so I had looked and I'm like, you know, I'm not seeing anything that really specifically is targeting somebody, you know, in a protected group. And you know, even then, like, please elaborate. Like what is a protected group? Like who is a part of this protected group? Like, what am I missing something? And so I had appealed it, and I put in the comments, I was like, please, if you could leave me a timestamp, even if you find this, you know, video, like, blah, 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 whatever. It was a 3-hour video, by the way. You know, please leave me a timestamp of, you know, what you found, and you know, whatever. I can edit it out, I could fix it, I could do whatever. I mean, because it was casual Call of Duty shit talking. I mean, not even like in the racist, like, you know, in the racist way. It was just like the normal, like, casual, just, you know, stuck at this game shit talk. And 3-hour video, as soon as I appealed it, it was denied within, I believe it was 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes of me appealing it. You can't tell me some in-person person went through a 3-hour video in 15 minutes and denied it. Like, you can't. That's not not cool, and I can't do anything about it either, because I don't have, you know, one of those fancy fucking middlemen that their YouTubers have, you know, their little partner manager that, you know, can speak to whoever at, you know, YouTube to fix YouTube fucking problems. I don't have that. I don't have it. Fuck, I should have saved that zombie. We're gonna save the zombie next round because I gotta get the box and shit. Fuck, I didn't do that either. Slacking. I don't have all those resources, and obviously they don't give a shit enough to, you know, watch a whole fucking 3-hour video to figure out what the fuck's going on. Even me asking, like, oh, nicely and shit, you know, be like, hey, help me fix whatever problem you're having with my shit so I can continue doing what I'm doing. And then, you know, to top that off, you have 3 strikes, you know, you're done pretty much. And the fuck was that? Oh, that thing? It was just, look, we go back. Oh, it's me. That makes a lot more sense. So fast. Oh. Anyway, so what's that? They don't even give me the courtesy of, you know, fixing anything for me. They're just kind of just being assholes about it. They don't, whatever. As to be expected, and, you know, it's probably not going to change even if I do get bigger. That's early round, it's fine. They're probably still not even going to give me half of a courtesy when I'm actually doing good anyway, so maybe it's something I just deal with and just have to watch the community strikes and have to tiptoe around everyone's feelings all the time. I'm just not about that. not something that I want to do. I don't feel like tiptoeing around people all day. And why do I have to tiptoe around you? And I mean, especially since like you know, it's like I don't know you. You know, whatever opinions may differ, whatever the case is, whatever I post on my channel, the simplest solution is just not to watch. It's like, you know, I don't agree with that. Let's not, just not, you know, interact with it. Let's not watch it. But their simplest solution or anything else like that is just to take the video down, not have it at all. And then to top that off, I think the only there's the only word that was in that video that would be, in my mind, considered hate speech. Stopped. That would have been hate speech is something that has been featured on my channel with more views than the stream had. That's like one of the first things somebody said. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're not a subscriber, you can go ahead and click on my channel and it's going to autoplay you your video that I recommend you watching, and it's a rage video. Go ahead and figure that one out for yourself. But that's the only word that I could think that would be quotations like going against somebody in a again, the quotations, a protected group, because I don't consider that there is protected group. It's in my head, but again, it's subjective, so whatever opinions anyone else has. Oh, kind of clean. Let's see, killed. So nostalgic though. Oh, the Galil. All right, nah, not doing the. Not doing the ray gun. I was gonna say that was pretty nostalgic. You know, I might do that. And then Mr. Galil popped out, and then I was like, all right, cool. Just it was a little nice. The attachments. I think the red dot's a little fat though. Oh, I don't know. Do I have FOV here? FOV, field of view is 120. I mean, just looks really close. Maybe it's under the aim. Rolls. Whatever. It looks really close. Like really zoomed in. A lot less field of view. Which, you know, aiming sights down usually does that, but I'd like to see more if I could. Not doing that. Anyway, I also feel like Call of Duty should be its own fucking category at this point, because, and I know they're trying to, quotations, clean it up so what Microsoft will buy them. They can, you know, be featured on Game Pass or whatever. But Call of Duty really should be in its own class of games. The shit you're gonna hear out of a 10-year-old's mouth on proximity chat in Warzone 2 or whatever the free version of the game is, so much worse than anything that I'm posting. I know some YouTubers, they don't have proximity chat turned on at all, just because of how bad it's getting. And then, you know, people are getting hit with a lot of like shadow bans, but they're automatically muted in game for somebody else because they're talking shit too much, and so they had to put unmute as your clan tag. Like, what's so difficult about telling them that their comms banned, and you know, this is the game, why, you know, give them an idea and actually what was going on or what happened. Deal with that, you know, instead of shadow banning people. It's just a pain in the ass. Like yesterday, I was fucking irritated, thinking I was shadow banned, kind of damage or something, because my bullets were just like not connecting. I had hit a dude with a thermite. First of all, I shot first, hit him a few times, hit him with a thermite, and he came around, shot first, got the first 3 bullets on him for a second time, you know, on top of the thermite and me lighting him up originally. And dude still didn't die, like wasn't even affected, just shredded the shit out of me. And you know, watching back the kill cam was even worse, and I know I'm not shooting him in the foot, you know. And then watching the kill cam back, when I lit him up the first time, it didn't do any damage. Then I hit him with a thermite, didn't do any damage, and then not even a second later, I'm shooting him again, and it on his screen it showed that he didn't do anything either. And ended up actually watching Grim to his gulag, and the same thing happened. But I'm not entirely sure if it's a glitch in the game or it's just, hey, we've been PvPing, killing operators too much in DMZ. I don't know the deal. The deal is, because I know they've been kind of trying to encourage less DMZ and more, you know, looter shooter kind of slow like Tarkov. But you know, especially with Ashika Island, you know, Ashika Island goes hard. Can't really do anything about that one. Ashika just gonna go hard, no matter what. And yes, I mean, we all understand that it's not actually Warzone, and that, you know, a lot of people would prefer, you know, if you're gonna be like a little bitch and all the time, to go to Warzone. The problem is, I don't like Warzone, and it's not because Warzone's like necessarily hard. We like the looter aspect of it. As much as we like slow fights, but you know, with the ability to actually lose something, and you get, for example, in like YouTube sense, you get a lot more reactions from people when you make them lose all their shit in DMZ. Like, you know, it takes a little while to get looted back up, and then when you get wiped by a team, you know, it sucks. Because a lot of times, you know, you're spawning in, especially if you're spawning in, let's say like Al Mazrah. If you're spawning in Al Mazrah, you know, you're probably going to get sniped by a rangefinder in your own spawn as a one plate. They're going to hit you one time and you're going to be down. And that's all it takes. And then usually, you're not actually going to have anywhere to crawl to. You spawned out in a nice little open area, and then your teammate's going to come revive you as a one plate again and get fucking murdered. And then if you go to Ashika, you're going to try to rush a stronghold, but as soon as you rush a stronghold, all the other teams are rushing a stronghold. If they're either trying to get geared up, they're trying to kill all the players on the map, or, you know, what have you. And then, you know, if you get a 6-man on Ashika, it's fucking ridiculous. I've never seen 2 6-mans on Ashika, ever. No, I've never seen 2 6-man at once. It's usually one team, and if they're getting third partied, they'll pick up the other squad, and then they'll go murder the whole lobby, including the solos, and then loot from there, and then you hit final extract, because why not? AI's not that hard. I mean, that's half of what we do most of the time. We go to Ashika. I'll tell you, like, as a one plate, I won't even loot most of the time. It's just straight to push the next team. Straight push the next team. You know, if you get lucky, they're not paying attention. They're not waiting for you to push them, and then you ended up getting, you know, all their gear and replace yours. Then, you know, why even loot at that point? Just push the next team. Just keep going. Push the next team. Next team. Next team. Until they're all off the map. Al Mazrah, I'm just getting tired of getting sniped at. I mean, the rangefinder's ridiculous. You have people that are rotating every spawn they could possibly hit somebody at, and then knocking and killing players. game that are one plates. I don't know if the rangefinder needs to get nerfed, or if they need to, give us safer spawning areas, or whatever the case might be. But it sucks getting sniped, 400, 500 meters out, and you don't have anything to respond to that with. It's just not, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. Especially if you have a one plate, just one shot and you're knocked. That's it. They get another shot on you, you're dead, and then, your team's running. Team's running for their lives because you got a fucking sniper or rangefinder. Then they're sitting there camping your body because, they want whatever gear your teammates have. The problem is your teammates don't even have gear because you got wiped with them. Or worst case scenario, you're a solo, you spawn in with a team full of randoms, they don't have a mic, and get taken out first. And they fuck off and leave you, whatever they do, and not come pick you up. I played a game. Played a game with this squad that ended up killing us, and they were playing with one random. The one random picked us up, and they got extremely pissed off at that random and ended up leaving him to die in Al-Bakra. And so we had ended up rescuing the dude in Al-Bakra and bringing him some gear because it's just sitting there all game. And as we were doing that, we're going to pick him up. They engaged a team that had murdered them, and at that point, we were going to go over to them, kill the team, and pick them up. Well, instead they pled out, ended up joining the squad and coming and trying to kill us, and we ended up wiping their little 6-man team, just the 3 of us, and it was the perfect revenge. But that doesn't always happen like that. That 6-man could have been a lot better than what they were. The 5-man team, they could have stuck together. They didn't, or whatever the case might be. But 100% they were complaining the whole game, bitching and whining. And we knew if they joined it, while they'd be hunting it. That's a big, kind of like a big brain move as well. You have to know what your teammates are gonna do. Homies I play with that are competitive and they're my homies, I know that for a fact they're gonna come kill me because it's funny. They're not gonna come kill me and leave me there, but they're gonna come kill me. It's funny. But I know a team that I just pissed off, or that a random just pissed off by picking us up. That's been crying the entire fucking game. Is 100% gonna join another squad and come murder us because it's that one random that picked us up and that killed us already, so they didn't even want us to be on the team either way. Even despite the fact that we're going to go actually help them, pick them up, help them gear back up, or whatever the case might be. There's just no loyalty, no respect on that one. Why should there be here? There's like 2 types of players, there's 3 types. Friendly. Normally, if they're friendly, they're bad. At least in my experience, players are friendly with team. Sure. Not extremely great. They're usually the casual players that don't really want to get into gunfights. They kind of just want to hang out and play looter shooter. Yeah. Or they're the solos that don't want to get wiped. And I'm not saying that none are decent or that are, some are decent that are friendly. I'm not saying it's a rule. I'm just saying the majority of friendly players is usually the older casual guys that are getting off work that don't want to get wiped or whatever the case is. And then there's the aggressive players that are usually playing in a party because we hate random. That's kind of the category that I would fit myself into. And there's the solo player, and there's a few types of solos too. There's the I'm actually really good at the game, so I can do this solo and take squads. And there's the solos I don't have any friends, or solos that I suck at the game. No one will pick me up, or I don't have a mic. I gotta refill this little thing. 100 different play styles, and hell, you know, even to top that off, that Call of Duty's not even doing that great for views or anything. It's almost not even worth playing at this point. I mean, I'm getting bored of the same old thing. It's the same map, it's the same circle, it's the same objective. I mean, for half a season or a whole season, I've been just killing players. Or, well, not really. I started off not killing players, not really engaging too much. And then, you know, I figured out that all my friends like Ashika, and Ashika was really heavy PvP. All we did is kill players. All we did is kill players. That's pretty good. Huh. Anyway, Call of Duty is just tanking. I mean, they haven't made it since this game right here, since Black Ops 3. They haven't really made a good Call of Duty. And then, I mean, the GOAT Black Ops 2. I don't think I'll ever see that again in my lifetime for Call of Duty. And I mean, I feel like they haven't remastered it yet because there's so high expectation. I mean, Modern Warfare 2. They made 2 Modern Warfare 2. It's like, what? Not really. I mean, Modern Warfare Remastered, and this one is supposed to be a little different, but it's, you know, the same fucking concept. And then they're making another, you know, MW3, and I'm not. I don't know why. I mean, we run out of title space. Like, they just, you know. Actually, no, never mind. I understand it. They made shitty Call of Duties, and they're using the name of a good Call of Duty to kind of get your attention, to get, you know, as much money as it probably possibly could. I wouldn't actually be surprised at this point if they're saving up money to pretty much go like defunct. You know, just like not even make any more games. Just get as much money as possible from these old titles and microtransactions, so that they just you know, they're set, and they're whatever, you know, their other generations are set. That would surprise me whatsoever. Would not surprise me whatsoever. Did I not look this, or did I hit? No, I hit teleport. Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all if they know Call of Duty's dying. So they're gonna ride on all their old title names and microtransactions with really cool shit like the Demon Deer. I don't know if you guys played the MW. The new MW or not, but the Demon Deer, bro, that's cool shit. And they, you know, they offered even like a police package. I especially had to buy that one from the work that I do and shit. But microtransactions and writing off, you know, good Call of Duty names, it wouldn't surprise me at all. This turret actually does anything? I'll give it a shot. Got a lot of points. I wish there was a Bible. The one thing I want Treyarch to introduce is viable ending. Like whoever. You know, like, actually, I kind of fairly actually enjoyed Infinite Warfare Zombies. I didn't enjoy any map but Spaceland, the first one. Though, I mean, that was the only catch. I did all the incredibly hard Easter eggs for me. I don't know if I'm just, you know, was being a bitch, but they were definitely difficult to do. Maybe it's because I'm not used to doing Easter eggs, or, you know, whatever the case might be. I did have a really hard time on completing all the Easter eggs to unlock the I forgot what he's called, but unlock the character, and you spawn it with some money and a real powerful knife and all your perks and stuff. And that was really cool, and I was very happy about the grind on that one. Like, so I did genuinely actually have a hard time doing it, so I feel like the reward was well spent. But a viable ending would be really nice, and then, you know, potentially a way to be able to 4-man pause something. You know, if you're wanting to go to a high round or something, Just a couple things, you just make it a little easier for us to do fun things on zombies, and it's not always like a death. You know? Oh, that's the worst decision I've made in my life. Fuck, I don't want to be here, but opening that door is going to be bad. We're on 22, I gotta do it. Gotta do it. Yeah, this is the no-no door. Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice on that one though. Not either. Honestly, especially not playing Search and Destroy like normally, like around Black Ops 3, didn't play it at all. I know the VMP and the Vesper, all these guns handle fairly well. I feel like, especially for like the age of game as well. It would have been really nice to actually try that. And it's also gonna be really nice to have some new Call of Duty Zombies, you know, content come out. Like I need more maps. I need a newer game, so I can kind of, you know, schedule whatever live stream I'm doing. As you know, this day I'm doing zombies, whatever the case might be, just on a schedule on what I'm doing. The zombies is gonna have to wait till I get a new PC. It's getting about that time that I'm about to have to switch over to PS4 for a little while. That's all we have left. Fucking out of ammo already. That helps. Fucking bitch. Not hitting me. Sorry. Where you going? Actually doing pretty good. 22 is... What the fuck is that? Oh, come on. Didn't expect to get to 22 my first Call of Duty game of the day, and I haven't played zombies in a while, so fairly okay. Also didn't expect to make a 15-minute video either. Or matter of fact, having anything to talk about for 15 minutes. Fairly well. Oh yeah? I missed the inmate a lot. Man of War. I think the Man of War is right. With the HVK or the HVK's, but I can't remember. Spacing my limited knowledge on like Noah J456 and what he does with his shit. What gun he gets excited for. Black Ops 3. Red Armada. Cool. Not gonna kill that dude. I want to get kind of set back up on the theater stage. I don't feel like fighting through a horde of zombies. Trying to get back all the way over there. I mean, not that it's that hard. You just wrap around, but feel a little sketchy. You know, anyone that watches our Marksman, he has a TBA, the Teddy Bear Army. He has that giant teddy bear behind him. Sorry, it just reminded me that, you know, we got teleported to that, you know, giant teddy bear, like, room just a second ago. I feel like he should have, like, That 100% should have been a 100% should have been a zombies reference. This is a candy machine? No, it's not. Okay, I was tripping. Those are chains. I thought it was a. You ever watch those candy machine videos? They have this like a little rolling thing, and it has these little half circle divots that they, you know, will use candy down in, or whatever. Like I guess like candy drops or something. It went viral, especially like the candy cutting that they were doing. I don't know if they were like supposed to be like hard barrel breakers is what they were making, or whatever the case might be. They're using a dough cutter, cutting them up. Got from on. It's not that bad. I like this. Oh, I use this actually. I'm not sure. Ooh. Not that. Yeah, I ain't got no clue what that keybind is. If numpad 2 or 2, Ghost? I don't know if that's gonna help me or make it worse. We'll find out. Let's fucking it. Look at how relaxing zombies are. Some people probably beg to differ. Probably just the map. Ah. There's an NCS version of Riddles. Pretty fucking.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleed.
Oh shit.
Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched
I got a
me
Red
weep.
Bull in the fridge.
I love everything.
Lunch today. So
Fire spreading
definitely gonna be an interesting
all
one.
around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
That's just bait. Bait. Double points on a Nova Crawler. Go ahead and run into that, get fucked. How long does this turret cool down for? Is it ready yet? It'll save me some ammo at least, yeah? Ooh.
Why can't you just let me my way?
fucking bastard. Get out of my fucking face, you ugly son of a bitch. Oh my god. Fucking hate these things.
Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I
Actually, this was a really bad idea. Really bad idea, actually. Why'd I do this? Oh no. No, no, why'd I do this? Fuck!
fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe. It's alright. Hush.
Alright, well. 5 extra rounds that I thought weren't gonna happen this one. I appreciate you guys watching. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Again, I respond to every comment. I appreciate every comment. I'll catch you guys in the next one.